here at Take a Stance, but I wanna ask you all a favor. Before I speak to you all, I just want to ask a quick favor, and the favor that I want to ask is, can you lock in with me for the next couple of minutes? Yes, sir. Because I think I got a couple of words that can be of value to you in your life, and so I'm gonna show you respect, and so I want you to show me respect. Respect is a two-way street. I show you respect, you give me respect. I'm not asking for much. I just need the next couple of minutes. I know you want to get in and watch a movie, and that's cool. But this time is something that's very important to everybody that's out here, and everybody has taken time out of their lives to be out here. And so the only thing that I ask of you is, can you lock in for the next couple of minutes? And focus is something that's very important in life. And a lot of people miss valuable information and valuable things simply because they don't focus. And the thing I want you to understand about life is this: information changes situations. And so if you're not focused, you can miss certain levels of information that's possible to change your life. And so if I can get that from you for the next couple of minutes, can you just give me the fist up real quick? Yeah. All right, you can put them down. Thanks. As we stand out here tonight, and we're talking about taking a stance for something. And so anytime you make up in your mind that you're going to take a stance, that you're going to stand up for something in life, the thing that we have to be cognizant of is every day of our life, there are constantly things that are determined to override and overrule whatever it is that you aspire to do with your life. But the good news is this: every day we wake up, regardless of our situations, regardless of our circumstances, regardless of the things that we face in life, every day we wake up, we have a choice. We have a choice of the perspective that we see life with, and we have a choice of the attitude that we approach life with, and every day that choice can simply change our lives. Every day when we wake up, we can change whatever situation and circumstance that we face. I grew up in a 2-bedroom home, 14 people. I grew up sleeping on the floor. When I was a kid, when I got the opportunity to sleep in the bed, there'd be 6 of us in the bed, 3 at the foot, 3 at the head. When I came up to the University of Tennessee on my college visit, that was the first time I slept in a bed by myself. Nobody in my family had went to college. I was the first one in my family to go to college. And after I went to college, I had 3 little cousins coming behind me, all of which went to college. Broke a generational curse in my family simply because every day I woke up, I understood that the situation that I was in at the time wasn't going to be my destination. The thing I understood about my situation is I had the power to change it if I was constant about my decision making and my choices and the people that I had around me. Kurt said something that was very valuable and very important. He said, I see a lot of people out here with a lot of groups of friends and a lot of people around you. But the thing we have to understand about life is this: who you run with determines the direction that you run, and who you hang around is who you become. I know guys right now that are sitting in prison for 25 years, and they went to prison when they was 18 simply because they were around the wrong people. I got an uncle right now that's serving 40 years in prison. 40 years in prison, had just got done doing 8 years. Within the 2 years he was out, he got locked up 5 times and got sent back to prison for 40 years. If I could just be real with you, in the last 4 days, my grandmother's house got ran in 2 times looking for my uncles. In the last 4 days, the cops ran into my grandmother's front door looking for my uncles. And so when I talk to you about this thing, it's something that I'm passionate about. I'm somebody that's very concerned with the plight of young people in our world. I'm not playing. It's young people that are dying. Well, I'm making the wrong decisions and the wrong choices on a daily basis. It's mothers that's losing their children. I'm not playing when I step on the stage and I ask you, can you lock in for the next couple of minutes? I'm not playing. I got friends in prison right now. Went to prison when they were 18 years old. Got sentenced to 25 years, got sentenced to more years than they have been on this earth. And so when I talk to you, I'm talking to you from a totally different place. And the thing to understand is every day when you wake up, if you understand that the situation that you're in cannot be your final destination, no matter what you face, no matter what you're going through, never let a circumstance define your life. No matter what you go through, no matter what you face, no matter what you were born into. And the thing that we have to do as individuals, and the thing we have to do every day, is take responsibility for our own lives. It's easy to make excuses. Anybody can do that. It's easy to do drugs. It kills me. People think it's cool to do drugs. What's cool about it? Anybody can do it. But what anybody can't do is say no to it. What anybody can't do in life is stand for something. And the thing you have to understand, when you stand for something, if you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. That's the easiest thing in life, to do the wrong thing. It's the easiest thing in life. But it's not easy every day of your life to wake up and try to empower somebody. That's not easy. It's not easy to wake up and try to honor the sacrifices that your mother and your father and people that believed in you and saw something in you when you couldn't see it in yourself. That's not easy to honor those sacrifices. It's not easy to wake up and say, man, I don't care what I'm going through right now. I'm not going to let my situation or my circumstances define my life, because I owe it to myself to do right and become somebody of value. I owe it to myself to every day make my life and my existence mean something. That's not easy, young people. But you can't trick me, because I know you have it in you. I know if you wanted to do something with your life, you can do it. I know if you wanted to do right, I know if you really wanted to stand for something, you can do it. And the thing you have to understand, as we're out here tonight and as we're signing those banners on the wall, you're committing to that. And so when you commit to something, somebody please tell me, what is commitment? When you're taking a stance, you're saying, man, I'm committed to what I'm signing. What is commitment? What's commitment?
Commitment is sticking behind something no matter what.
Sticking behind something no matter what. That's great. It's your definition of what commitment is. I want to know. What is commitment? Anybody else? Yes, sir. Sir?
Not doing something even though it's bad.
Not doing something even though it's bad. Both of those are great. My definition of commitment is this. Commitment is staying true to what you said you were going to do long after the mood that you have set it in has left. Meaning tonight, as we're out here, anybody can say, yeah, I'm going to take a stance. I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to sign a banner because the environment is right and it feels right. But you need to stay true to what you said you were going to do long after the feeling and the mood that you set it in has left. Meaning on the days when you don't feel like doing the right thing, you still do the right thing. Meaning on the days when you don't feel like smoking weed, you never smoke weed again. Meaning on the days when you say, man, I don't feel like going to school today, doing the right thing, being respectful, you still take your butt to school and you still do the right thing. Staying committed to what you said you were going to do. Nobody else. Staying committed to what you said you were going to do long after the mood that you have set it in has left. That is how people do phenomenal things in the world. That is how people become great, and that is how people make a difference in the world every day. They stay committed. We all face adversity. I almost lost my life, but it didn't define me and it didn't stop me, because I was going to stay committed to the vow that I made to my family and to the world a long time ago. Young people, it's time to step up. You playing small because it's easy. Most people in life, the problem is they don't aim too high and they miss. That's not the problem. The problem in life is most people aim too low and they hit it. I'm going to say it again so you can get it. The problem in life, most people don't aim too high and they miss it. The problem is they aim too low and they nail it. It's time